That's so true.
As I say, men want to be me and women love me. So we got rid of the dirty drow and the psycho girl, correct?
For tonight so far.
Ein Bier, danke.
That's right, I remember we got to this, looks like it was like an exit to the cave or something. But there was another way we haven't explored yet, which bugs me like heck.
Hey guys, I'm testing whispers. Did anybody see what I just put?
No.
No.
I did not.
I did.
Did you whisper to Dish?
Yes, I did.
There you go.
What's the whisper command?
/W space their name space and whatever you want to type.
Alright, I think we're all set. If you guys are ready to play tonight, bring your game faces.
I'm gonna go put my mask on.
You gotta change your name too, Mr. High Lord and Master DM Mark.
Oh, whoops. That's what happens when you have a guest DM appearance.
That's
You
right.
let the power go to your head, and then the following week, you're back to being a pawn.
And the worst is you're
That
my
is-
pawn.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. We took last week off, so short recap. You guys had infiltrated some kind of ceremony going on with a bunch of orcs, and one orc who had looked like he had plucked out an eye. He appeared to be some kind of shaman. They had a badly beaten and chained up tiefling in the corner. You rescued her. You rested, and then you decided to explore some more as you're headed down this one cave tunnel. You find, as you come to the end, which I didn't cover last week, or I'm sorry, last time. As you come to the end, you find that it appears that this tunnel has been sealed. It's been sealed by like rocks, some dirt. It's been packed in there, that sort of thing. It looks like this has been here for quite a while. It's not like a recent thing, but it doesn't appear to have been disturbed for quite some time. You could possibly dig through it if you want.
Well, here's dead end. I say we turn around.
I wonder where this will lead to.
I think it's time that yes, I think it's time that we let's check it out. I mean, if we're gonna stay down here and not go to the bar, We might as well just do it.
I agree, Thaddeus.
We can probably dig a hole big enough for the halfling to fit through, if that's the case.
Hmm. Don't really have
Mitch,
any
is the
tools
door
with me.
to the left, or is the dig out to the left?
No, it was right in front of you. It's like right here is the it's like a little. It's not. It looks like someone tried to cover it as a cave in, but you can tell that it's kind of not man made, but some intelligent creature did this.
I check it for traps.
Okay, go ahead. I think that's a perception roll.
$19.
Okay. As you're looking it over, you're noticing that, yeah, it looks like you could probably dig this out with a little bit of effort. It might take you a little bit, but there does appear to be like holes between the rocks and something beyond it, but none of it appears to be trapped.
What is your verdict, Thaddeus?
Well, now. It looks like I don't see any traps, but we just need a little bit of manpower up here. Maybe just a little bit of more manpower up here to get this dirt out of the way.
I turn my head and look at Zarina.
I start clearing out some rocks. Mitch.
Okay,
Mitch, I'm staying behind everybody.
I see that. Okay, do you want Zarina to help with the rock removal?
Yeah, she would probably go in and help.
Okay.
Since she's not here.
She gets in there with you, Thaddeus, and actually, with you being so short, she's able to reach over top you and start moving some stuff out. You guys work on this. It takes you about 20 minutes, and you have a hole large enough, Thaddeus, that you can squeeze through if you want, or you can keep going and clear a larger hole.
I say we clear a larger hole.
You never take the bait, huh?
That seems smart, because we don't know what's at the other end. We should all be able to get through at the same time.
Actually, Mitch, I take a step back and pull my bow out, just in case.
Okay. Okay. You guys keep working at it, and within another 10 minutes or so, you have a hole big enough that you guys could squeeze through.
I think we should just move maybe a little bit more dirt. That way we're not, just in case we have to make a hasty exit, we're not all trying to squid through a little door.
Why, thank you for thinking of our safety, Thaddeus.
Hey, your safety's my safety. We're all together now. You remember that? We're all working together.
That is a good idea. Just we should just be careful not to cause a cave-in or something by digging away too much.
Right, like we have an engineer with us.
So you keep working at it.
Yeah, just make it so that we could easily, maybe even if it's one by one, make it easy enough that we could, if we had to make a hasty retreat, we're not slowed up by trying to fit through a hole.
Gotcha. Okay. It doesn't take you very long. You kind of get the top part of it pulled away. The bottom part is more packed. It looks like, whenever they pack this up, it's kind of settled, whether it's been, earthquakes or just gravity and time. The top of it's looser than the bottom part. As you guys get enough that you can, it's like getting over a little mound, basically. You can see, Thaddeus, as you kind of climb up to the top of the mound, the light's peering inside, and you can see what it appears to open up into a hallway of an actual masoned. Looks like there's tile on the floor. The walls are masoned stone, and it appears that this part has been sealed off. So whatever's beyond has been sealed off.
Well, scratch my armpit and call me Lucy. There's like it's like really different over here. It's like a hallway. It's like a basement. It's like a passageway. A little bit different than this over here. It's really interesting. Mitch, I'm gonna hop down the other side.
Okay. You hop down, and when your feet hit the stone, you can hear them echo off into the darkness. It looks like a very long, dark hallway. From the echo, you can tell that it's definitely long, basically. And there's the stone itself, and the walls are very well made. Put it that way.
I'm gonna look around for traps just to make sure.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a roll.
An 11.
Okay. It doesn't appear to be trapped on this side.
All right, guys, come on over. Come on over now.
You guys follow over?
Oh, yeah. What's in there? Is it? It's okay. Yeah, I threw it after him.
Okay. Everybody follow suit?
Yeah, we follow suit.
Okay. From the light, you guys can see that the hallway itself, again, as I described a dish, the tile on the floor is like a very well polished stone. The walls are also well polished. This place is definitely underground. You can see that the hallway extends off into darkness. At the edge of your sight, there appears to be a sconce for a torch, but it's not lit.
I go ahead and light the sconce.
Oh, Jesus.
Da 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 da.
Okay. You got to move up to it. Dish.
Where's the light coming from, Mitch?
You guys have magical lights, I think. Somebody does.
Oh yeah, okay.
Where do I need to be?
Right there. That's fine. Okay, Thaddeus moves up and lights the torch. As you guys can see that the hallway seems to extend off again into darkness.
Are y'all just going to sit over there and scratch your asses, or are you going to come with me?
One thing you do notice is that the floors and the walls seem to be devoid of any sort of dust or cobwebs or any kind of sign of aging at all.
So I will state obvious. We are no longer in a goblin hole.
It would appear not, and this must be some sort of magical because, well, there's no dust anywhere, but it's been blocked off for a while.
Somebody lift Thaddeus up so we can take a look at that sconce real quick.
Unless there are inhabitants here who keep this place clean.
Oh, that's true.
Or gelatinous cubes that sneak around.
Damn it.
Mitch, I'm going to check for traps real quick.
Okay. It's probably highly advisable in this situation. Okay, it does
16.
not appear to be trapped in your general location.
Are there any scratch marks on the tile floor?
Give me a perception roll. No, it seems that the stone, the walls, and the floor all are pristine.
Any symbols, anything like that?
Nothing.
Check for traps.
Okay.
There once was a maid.
13.
Nope. It does not appear to be trapped.
I've got my sword and shield out again.
Mitch, I have daggers out.
Okay.
Weapons are drawn, of course. Cutlasses.
7.
Okay. Again, does not appear to be any traps.
What happened to the light?
Sorry. Gotta move them up.
Shouldn't we have our lights?
It's like Magnus is the light source. Looks like the hallway turns the corner.
This should be a light too.
Thank you, Dorset.
There you go, Dish. Now you're a light source too. There's another sconce on the wall there as well.
Thaddeus, lad, make sure you check the sconces before you light them.
Yeah,
Yes,
that,
absolutely.
you know, that's smart thinking, Magnus. Thank you very much. All right, Mitch, I want to go up to the next sconces and check for traps.
Okay, go ahead.
Not trying to tell you how to do your job, I just saw how well you did with the altar.
Looks safe.
Like the next one.
Out of character. Burn.
Uh,
Okay. You see when you light it that the hallway ends in a large stone door. Above the door appears to be carvings in some sort of runic language, and they are a blood red. They look like this.
I knew it wasn't Dwarven.
looks like dwarvish to me.
It does look very much like Dwarvish. Who speaks Dwarvish?
I do.
Okay. Roll me a wisdom check. It looks very familiar, but it's not quite Dwarvish.
So this is just the attribute wisdom?
Yes.
Oh-ho!
Okay, it looks to be, like I said, it appears to be Dwarvish, but it looks to be an offshoot of Dwarvish, possibly Duergar, which are the underground black dwarves.
Right.
Why you gotta be racist?
I knew you were going to say that.
Well, looks like we're in Ferguson.
Can I read what it says?
Yes.
Okay, I read it.
Okay. It says Temple of Fire and Blood.
Oh, this does not look... well, perhaps profitable, obviously very dangerous. The writing is not exactly dwarvish. Maybe it's Duergar, but I can read it, and it says Temple of Fire and Blood.
Too bad we can't stay. No.
Sounds like a good name for a bar.
Dordrick, do you know any gods that are the fire and blood? Dwarven?
I am not dwarf.
But you're cleric, right? You're a healer. Wouldn't you know about these kind of things?
I stare at him silently since I already answered his question.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go up there and check for traps.
Okay, check the door.
Yes, 13.
Okay, there did not appear to be any traps. However, the door is locked shut, or possibly sealed shut.
Okay, I'll try to pick the lock.
Okay, roll.
+7 because of evils, right?
It is so to blow up, but yes, you are correct.
Nice.
23.
Okay, you search around the door until you find what you assume is the lock. You take out your tools and start working at it. He's working at it like it's a good 10 minutes, and he's still working at it, and you guys are getting like kind of anxious. Finally, Thaddeus, you feel like you've got the last tumbler, and you click it. As you click it, the door pushes inward a bit, releasing a puff of dust in your face, shooting out into the hallway. You cough a bit as it kind of fills your lungs, and the door silently slides open, like from a hinge to the left. The air that comes out of it feels stale.
Whoa. That looks old.
All right.
It opens up to a large room too. Sorry.
Well, I would say this is the time. Now is the time to really make sure we want to keep going. I am not above going back to the bar. Are we sure we want to push on?
Yeah, I'm thinking that, I mean, we've got, shoot, out of character, I forgot her name, the tiefling's name.
Nethrissa. Nethrissa.
Huh?
Sorry. Nethrissa.
It's on the screen.
We've got Nethrissa here with us now, so if our first job is to get her back to safety, we can't lead her into where we know there's going to be danger.
Our first job was to come down here and clear out this hole. We've uncovered deeper, more sinister things perhaps underneath it. We have disturbed the sanctity of this area. So if there are any to come, they will see of our passage, and they will come to the surface. We owe it to those who live above this area to ensure there is nothing nefarious down here.
Man, hate to admit it, but I guess you're right.
Why do you hate to admit that?
Well, because I'm concerned about bringing Nethrissa into such a dangerous area. We promised to
Nethrissa,
to
can
save
you
her.
handle yourself?
I assure you, I shall be fine.
Well, thank you for your concern about me too. It's heartwarming.
We've seen you in action. I have no concern of your abilities.
Well, that's a compliment, lad. I'll take it. And it is.
I do not compliment, I merely speak truth. Thaddeus, lead the way.
Dear bird, please, 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 bless us. and see that we make it through this adventure, this challenge that you've put before us. Please, 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 please bless us and make us feel that we have you behind us. Oh, Bert, I'll pray to you now.
It is out of character unfair to pray to the DM's made-up god. You will get special consideration when we are all wiped out. Thaddeus will be the only one who lives.
Mark, you know that's
Thanks,
not
bitch.
true. I kill
For the
everybody
record,
without malice.
For the record, Mark, you're the one who put Bert, or whoever put Bert on my character sheet. That's what I'm going off of.
Oh, I did, didn't I? I did it
Okay,
as a joke.
that
You're
is
so
a sh-
good.
as you enter the room, you can see it's a octagonal shaped room. There's a door, a similar stone door on the left wall, and there's a similar stone door on the right wall. There's also a brazier that is filled but not lit.
Check the brazier for traps.
Okay. Okay, it appears fine.
Appears fine. All right, I'll light it.
Okay.
Excuse me, lad. Before you light that, we're in a temple of blood and fire. I don't exactly
It's too
recommend
late.
that.
It's too late. Okay, you light it. Easily, the oil inside catches fire. Actually, it's coal in there that lights up and fills the room with light. And you can see, like as I said, it's like a regular octagonal room. The left, there's another stone door. It appears to be just a slab of stone. It is in a doorway. There doesn't appear to be any marks on it, as well as the right looks like a mirror copy of the left. To the north, it's just a stone wall.
Hey, Mitch, I begin casting after Magnus says that, and Thaddeus lights it. I cast Thaumaturgy, and... Oh, never mind. It can't put it out. I take it back.
No problem.
Left or right? Which way are we going?
Perhaps we should heed Magnus's warning and no longer light these. I'm not familiar with dwarves, but I know they live underground, and I'm sure they do not need these braziers for light. Perhaps we should use some of our water skins and put the flame out.
Just saying, you know.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of just kind of leaving a trail of lit torches and braziers showing where we've gone.
I was thinking more like, so if we have to hastily leave, we know which way we came.
Well,
Magnus,
that's what I
what
have
was
the
your
torch for.
point?
Well, drows are from underground. Ask them. What do you say, Lexa?
I say I'm dirty and I don't shower.
I'm not talking to you. How's that?
Oh, praise be the saints.
Well, left or right, folks? Which way are we going?
I take my water skin over to the brazier and I put it out.
Okay. Easy enough done. Of course, it fills the room with smoke.
Which way are we going? Left or right?
We have followed your lead the entire time. Your whims take us in the direction. Continue.
Check the door for traps, Mitch.
Okay, go ahead.
Man, you guys are listening to me. Holy shit. It's dumb.
Could be a trap, couldn't be. Is the door locked?
Yes, it's sealed just as the first door was, or appears to be.
Try to pick it. Try to open it.
Okay, go ahead.
19. This time when I feel I have the last one, I take a breath and hold my breath.
Okay. As you're going to pick the lock, you're working on it. When you realize after about 10 minutes that this isn't a lock at all, this is a ruse. This door is sealed magically.
We got a bit of a little problem here. This door is magically sealed. I can't pick through a magic.
Oh. Well, Dordrecht, can you do anything about that?
Silence.
Oh, don't we have someone that's spellcaster with us now? Oh, I look towards the type thing.
I don't have any spell like that, so I don't think she does. Hang on.
Oh, what does your wand do?
Hang on, let me look it up real quick. Let me look up her character.
Oh, stump the DM today.
Well, I'm not here to play characters. I'm here to run the game.
Someone's saucy.
Then you shouldn't introduce NPCs that are going to turn on us.
He's got a newborn. What do you expect?
I expect preparation and
Oh, don't worry. This is prepared.
shit.
Okay, Lexa, she kind of puts her hand on her chin for a moment, and then she thinks, and her eyes go wide as she moves up towards the door. She mutters some words, covers her eyes with her hand, and then opens and looks at it as her eyes are glowing a bright blue. She says, "There looks like there's some kind of those more of those runes on here, but I can see them glowing." And she turns around. She says, "There's some on that other door too. I can't read them, though. I don't read dwarf."
I move up and take a look. Can I see them?
Can you see magic? Detect
Probably not.
magic?
Let's see. Well, I don't have that prepared.
Then I guess you can't.
Alexa, could you possibly
Since you can
write
see
down
them,
those
why don't you
words?
draw them out and let
Letters
her
down?
Alexa, can you... Here, take...
This also appears to be some sort of... It has traces of necromantic magic to it. Whereas that has... And she turns and points to the left wall. Says that has more of an evocation magic to it.
Can you take this piece of chalk here and copy out what you see on each door on the floor by the doors? Then I'll be able to read it.
I don't think so. I don't write... I can't... It'd be like me drawing a picture of a dog. I'm not a very good artist.
Oh. Okay. Man,
I tossed a chill touch at the door.
Which one?
if I could only see it, I could
The
read
necromantic door.
Okay, nothing happens.
Okay, it's a necromancy spell. I did it. Oh well.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good guess, but nothing. It doesn't affect it.
Boo.
Somebody take a torch to the door. It is the Temple of Fire and Blood.
Beef or chicken?
it.
Maybe they'll glow with some heat.
Magnus, your voice is so soft that I can hardly hear what you're saying.
You can turn him up.
How do I do that?
Right click on his name, fourth from the top, change volume, slide it all the way to +20.
Can you hear me now?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Let us move to the next door and see if it is magically sealed also.
Lexa says, yeah, you don't even have to bother. It's sealed. Same way this one is, only that one is using evocation, trace of evocation magic, whereas this door is using a touch of necromantic magic. I'm not sure what that means, but that's what I'm seeing.
Is it something you can dispel?
No, unfortunately I'm not that powerful yet. We kill some more critters, and then maybe.
I wonder. I just had an idea. I have no idea if it's going to work, and I'm reluctant to since poor Dordrecht already sacrificed all of his water, or most of it. But what if this is just a crazy idea? But it's just a guess. What if we light the brazier somehow that makes it so we can get through maybe the door on the right, since it's on the right of the room? Like, what if it's a magic brazier?
It didn't look like it was magical when I was looking around the room. Says Lexa.
Okay, never mind. Just a thought.
So Mitch, when I looked like I was trying to pick the lock there, didn't look like it was going to work no matter what I did.
Exactly. It was like the lock is there, but after about 10 minutes you realize that it's just a hole with some stuff in there. It doesn't do anything. It's meant to trick you into thinking that you're able to get through it.
So this is a temple of blood and fire.
Fire and blood.
Fire and blood.
Anybody got a knife?
I toss him a knife. Point first. Just kidding.
Oh my gosh. I just realized what you're thinking.
Well, I'm glad you could catch up. We can't wait that long. I'll walk up to the door, cut the palm of my hand, and spread it on the door, Mitch.
Excellent. Good job for you. If Vicky was here, you guys would have figured this out like 10 minutes ago, because she always figures out my tricks and riddles.
She
She
Googles them.
does.
Yeah, well, I made these up, so I don't know how she gets them so quickly. Okay, Magnus, as you walk up, you cut your hand and you spread it across. Sure enough, as soon as you do that, bright red runes appear upon the door. Dun dun dun.
Oh, I can see the runes now.
I certainly hope so, or you need bifocals.
They look like this.
Klatu Brata Nektu.
Okay, Liz, you take a few minutes, translate in your head, and you begin. Do you want to read it out loud or what?
I think I'll read it silently first.
Okay. It says, "Storms split skies, their rains shall flood. I split worlds and bathe in blood."
Huh. This almost sounds like a riddle. It says, storms split skies, the rains shall flood. Sorry, what was the third line?
I split worlds and bathe in blood.
I split worlds and bathe in blood.
Anybody who speaks Dwarvish, if you want to try to translate this, just need to make me a roll. Wisdom check. I think everybody speaks
Nope.
it except for Lexa.
Dordrick does not.
Thaddeus does not.
I think the point of this message is if we go forward, we could release something really nasty. Say we close the doors and head back to town.
That would have been a
Thaddeus
good
slow
idea
collapse.
at the first door before we opened it. Maybe.
Slow clap.
But now that we're this far, we may have already released something.
These doors are magically sealed. If Magnus's theory holds true, disturbing the magic could let us in or let something out.
That's true.
What does the northern door say?
There is no northern door. It's a stone wall.
What does the other
Magnus,
door
give me a
say?
perception roll real quick.
Who?
Actually, no. Your passive perception is high enough. You notice as you're talking that the door itself is slowly or silently has swung open.
Wait, which door?
Who are you talking to, man?
Magnus, you notice this after you smear the blood on this. You guys read it. You guys begin talking. You notice you kind of feel like an emptiness or something. You look over and you notice the door has silently swung open, just like the one that brought you inside.
Oh, look.
Oops,
Guys,
it looks like it's too late.
Look to your left, guys. There's something there. The door came open. The other door. I'll lower my staff.
Okay. You see that it has opened up into another passageway.
Well, we've let it out, so we better go in.
What kind of sense does that make? Because the door is open, we let it out? Are you so sure? Have you sensed for evil or anything? No.
Well, yes, I can detect evil. Maybe I should do that.
I think that's what he's telling you.
How the hell did you guys make it this far?
Alright, I'm going to do that.
Okay. That really won't help you. It's not like the old detect good and evil. I mean, it'll let you know if there's... It's basically for the duration, you know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, you know if there's a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. So yeah, it's not like it used to be.
Alright, I've got 60 feet, but, well, still, it's not... Is it 30 feet? I thought it was 60 feet.
It says 30.
Oh, okay. Well, Magnus, my ability to detect anything evil is very limited. I don't think that would be much help here.
Well, mine isn't, and from what I can tell, this whole place is freaking evil. So we wipe the blood off the door, close it, and we head home.
Can we close it?
So if the place is evil, we are not going to rid it of its evil.
Crack open the world? I think that's a little bit out of our league. Just saying.
Every person can make a difference. And the door has been opened already.
Yeah, and there's 7 of us now.
I will promise all of you this. Kellenvor will meet you at the door to the other world. And he will bring you unto the start of your next life, if anything bad were to happen.
No offense, lad, but there's more women to bed and more whiskey I want to drink before I go through that door.
Thaddeus, there's another torch sconce in there, in the hallway.
I saw it.
You could light it.
You should not mess with magic, you do not understand.
Did Thaddeus run across the other side of the room?
He did.
Yeah, he did.
I turn around, I look at him. I turn back around into the door. I take a step and I start checking for traps.
Okay. Do you have a light source, Mark? You want me to put a light source on you?
Yes, please put a light source on me. No traps here.
There you go. No, it looks clear. It looks like the passageway goes down about 50, 60 feet and then turns to the left.
I turn behind, see who follows.
There you go.
I'll take the lead. I'll take the lead.
Oh, Christ the Lord, he's a coward.
Mitch, I check for traps.
Okay. Whoa, it's definitely
20.
not trapped in this area.
I wonder. Lighting the
Here-
torches could be really bad, or it could just give light, or maybe we're supposed to.
Quick question, nobody have any spikes or anything?
I do.
Any what?
Spikes? Well, the door is magical, we don't want it closing on us.
Oh, that's a good point. Let me look and see what I got in my backpack. She shrugs it off and starts looking through it.
I'm sure she has something in there. She's got the city of Waterdeep in her backpack.
Mitch, I peer around the corner, take a quick peek.
Okay.
Hey, I've got.
You can see the
No, what-
passageway extends to another doorway.
I don't have a spike, but I've got my whetstone. At least that would keep it open just a crack, so that if we needed to later, maybe we could thrust something under and pry it open. Aldolin takes her whetstone out of her pack. It says it weighs a pound, so it must be at least bigger than a pebble, and she carefully places it on the left side.
Just wait here a minute. Mitch, I'm gonna go back down the hallway to the cave-in and grab a big stone and bring it back.
Okay.
And then set it between the door and where it would close.
I really should have thought of that. I just don't think of things like that.
I forgot to roll for her wild magic chance.
Guys, how do you bring up that the chat bar? Again, I lost mine.
The little balloon icon, top right of the screen, kind of.
No, I lost that whole thing.
You lost what?
The whole bar on the right-hand side of the screen.
Oh, go to the far
minimize it?
left, and you'll
No clue.
see like a little, or I'm sorry, the far right, towards the top, you'll see a little 3-line thing, tab. Click on that, it'll bring it back out.
Thanks, Mitch. That did it.
Problem.
Ah, I see.
Mitch, I'll move up 40 feet and check for traps.
Okay, hang on. As you get here, I need you to roll me a save.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wouldn't that have been covered in my last check?
You'd think.
Quick question, isn't he also blessed by Gorshette from when they were by the altar?
What was that got to do with it?
That's expired.
Okay.
Okay, you hear as you
18.
walk, as you turn the corner, you hear like a sort of clicking sound, and some spikes shoot up right next to where you're standing. Just missing you and Dordrick.
Okay.
What happened? Whoa! Whoops, missed that one, but, yes, it, was just far enough away.
Mitch, I'll now be checking for traps every 10 feet.
Go for it. Did you roll?
15.
Okay, move back 5 feet. Ding! There's a trap there.
Up, we got a trap. Hold on. I'll try to disarm.
Wow, I'm really glad we didn't just run down this passageway.
Looks
No.
disarmed.
It is not disarmed. I don't know.
No, you set it off, actually.
Oh, okay.
You take 4 points of damage as the blades swing out on you and cut your forearm.
Are you okay?
As you're holding your arm, you can see them retracting back into the wall, getting ready to reset, as well as the spikes. They disappear back into the floor.
I think I can see what that inscription was talking about, bathing in blood.
Yeah, you haven't cast anything since your last long rest. Lex is the only one that has cast anything so far.
Alright, I'll try to disarm it again.
Okay.
I think you get +7, don't you? Your expertise is thieves' tools.
Okay, you're able
24.
to disarm it that time.
Check for traps again.
Okay. You might want to check for traps before you move.
Isn't it Thrissa moving up, or she's hanging out there?
Sorry. Sorry, Mitch. I thought that was implied.
I didn't see a roll.
Oh.
There you go. Okay,
23.
yes, sure enough, there's another trap right there. Another springing blade.
Okay, guys. I can be on this side and it's okay, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think I see a pattern here.
Well,
I'm
I
going to
see
go
it-
over to the. I'm going to go over to the sconces.
Okay.
Wait. I see a pattern too, but that could just be a trick.
I'm going to check for traps.
Okay. Looks clear down here.
Alright.
All right, and I'm going to go catty corner. I'm going to go catty corner again.
Very good. Okay, you reach the door. This door is different. It's not a stone slab as the other ones were. This appears to be a regular door. There doesn't appear to be any sort of locking or handle mechanism on it.
So it just looks like a regular door.
Yep.
Check for traps.
Okay.
$22.
Does not appear to be trapped.
I try to open it.
Okay, it swings open easily.
Oh, I guess I only have one color of cock. Well, it doesn't matter.
Move inside and move over to the left.
Okay.
I see a chest.
As you look, it enters into a large open room. There appears to be absolutely nothing in this room. Again, all the floors and the walls are perfectly pristine. There's no dust, no cobwebs, nothing. There is one small iron chest against the back wall.
Okay, so whoever put that there is a guy who likes to bathe in blood, so we should be really, really, really careful. Like, anything really awful could come out of the chest.
Mitch, when I check for traps, what's my range?
20 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna check for traps right around this left corner.
Okay.
Oh, reroll 1.
Ooh, good
No, there you go.
reroll.
That's a good reroll.
Yeah.
Okay, it appears to be. There doesn't appear to be a trap here.
And each space is 5 feet, right?
Correct.
Check for traps over here.
Okay. Reroll. Again,
That's a
there
really
does
good
not
thing
appear to be
you're
a
a
traps
halfling.
anywhere.
All right, move up to the chest.
Okay.
Check for traps
Okay.
on the chest. Ten.
Kind of hating the reroll ones, man. You're like driving me crazy. All these natural ones. Okay. The chest does not appear to be trapped, nor does it appear to be locked or have any kind of lock whatsoever. It appears to be just a hinged lid on top of it.
Alrighty, I'm gonna step over to the side and flip the hinge
Okay. Opening up, you
with
see
a knife. With a knife.
with a knife. As you get the lid open, it's rather heavy. It takes you a little bit of an effort to lift it. When you get the thing open, you notice that the chest itself is lined with a deep red velvet, almost blood colored. Inside, you can see what appears to be a glass vial that is shaped like a key, and a very interesting looking ceremonial knife laying next to it.
What's in there? Oh,
Glass vial and a key. Looks like a key. And let's see. And also a knife.
the glass vial is shaped like a key. Oh, I know what we have to do. We have to use this knife. One of us has to use one of this knife to cut ourselves and let our blood drain into this vial till it fills it, and that, I think, will be able to open another door in this temple.
Mitch, is the vial empty?
Yes.
Check the inside of the chest for traps.
Okay. Does not appear to be trapped.
Okay. I'll grab the knife and the vial.
Okay.
Alright, let's head back. Actually, I'm gonna look around the room for secret doors.
Okay. It's a perception roll. Nope. You don't seem to see any.
Head back to the group.
Okay. You can go ahead and move back without any problems because you guys know the pattern now. It's been marked.
Shoot, I did that thing again in Microsoft Excel where I can't see the... Wait, hold on. Oh, there we go.
Okay, everybody. It looks like we need a volunteer.
I can't see the left side of my stuff in Excel.
A volunteer for what?
Dordrick,
gotta
as you re-enter the room, you look about. You notice on the north wall appears to be has just appeared a keyhole.
Um,
I point to it. Sorry, I'm eating, guys.
Elena,
Dinner just got home.
you know,
There is a
Elena,
keyhole on
I'm
the
in
other
darkness.
door.
I'm in darkness, but I should be able to see, so I'll just move myself back to... Because I'm an elf, so...
Other than things, we have to fill this key with blood to open that door.
And you need to cut yourself with the knife, I think.
And since I've already given a little blood for this cause, I think it's somebody else's turn.
Somebody really, hardy, yeah. Well, I'm pretty tough.
Here you go.
How big is the vial, Mitch?
It's key shaped, so it's about 5 inches long.
And like, but I mean, how much volume do you think it has?
It doesn't look like it'll take anything, more than maybe like the same cut that Magnus took, so maybe 1 to 4 hit points.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a lot worse than that. All right. Albalin comes up and says, and takes the knife and the vial. Then goes up and
A keyhole seems to have appeared right about there.
right, closes her eyes and murmurs what sounds like a prayer in Elvish, and then she's holding the knife and the vial in one hand, and she makes a little slit on her arm and and starts
She is a
filling the
Tolkien
vial.
fan. Now, come on.
Yeah.
Okay. You cut your hand. You take...
No, I cut my arm.
Whatever. You take 3 points of damage. As you hold the vial under as it collects the blood until it's filled, you put the stopper on the top of it.
All right. And then I just grab like a wad of my tunic and start to staunch the wound.
Okay. Alright guys, we're going to take our first break and we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Okie doke.
Sounds good.